Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Huskers will kick this away to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Looking to pass. It's Sims. Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make an...
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Gators. Offense setting the tone early. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Cornhuskers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Back to pass. It's Sims. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Gators will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 40. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed?
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Florida. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Settling for 3 here will be a letdown after that great field position. It's third and 4. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. But
down he goes, a sack. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They stop him, but it's a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Huskers will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Gators pick up enough for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The pass rush closing in. Caught quickly, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Sims. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw testing the middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And the wideout goes in motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
49, Nebraska, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw. It's Sims. The freshman brings him down quickly. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And he pulls in the catch. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
You see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Leads the ball to the 33. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to run it here. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game.
3 sacks and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that.
And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. The Cornhuskers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.